Hi, my name is Sebastian. Today we're going to write a bass line over the drums that we made on day one. Now the first thing that we're going to want to do is just listen to the drums. We're going to pay extra special attention to the kick drum because the rhythm of the kick drum is going to help us write our bass line. Let's hear it. Sometimes it helps to vocalize it.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
In a lot of cases, the bass and the kick drum are going to line up exactly. Not all the time, but it is a good place to start for now. So the first thing we're going to do is create a bass track the same way we did with the drum track. We're going to click on the plus sign, we're going to go to MIDI instruments, and we're going to scroll to where it says basses. I like to use the one called 808 saturated bass because you can hear it without headphones, but you can pick whichever one you want. Next, we're going to see our keyboard screen, which for anybody that's ever played piano, organ, or synthesizer should look pretty familiar. There's a top and a bottom keyboard. The top keyboard is the same as the bottom keyboard, but it's one octave higher. Now, none of these notes are low enough to really be bass notes. So we're going to go up to where it says Oct 2 and click on this left arrow. Now we're in octave 1 instead of octave 2, and there are much deeper bass notes. I kind of like the way that this A sounds, so we're going to record the same way that we did with the drums. We're going to go to Settings, make sure that we input a count in that we want. I like to have 2 bars. We're going to click on Input Quantization to fix our timing mistakes. And I'm going to click on the metronome at the bottom right. Don't forget, if you click the button to the left of the record button, it'll take you back to the beginning of the song. This time I'm going to let the drums play a repeat before I start adding other layers. Sometimes it is better to just start right on it. So that wasn't too bad, but just to make sure, I'm going to go back to the edit window and listen to it again. The quantization took care of any timing errors that I may have had. So the last thing I need to do is scroll all the way over here. I'm going to grab the edge and trim this clip to the very beginning of where I started playing. Similarly, if I go all the way to the end, I can also trim the ending back to where the loop ends. That way, when I turn the bass part into a loop, it won't get out of sync with the drums. Now that we have a really nice bass part, in the next video we're going to talk about chords so we can start adding flavor and color to our song.